one is advantages and disadvantages, discuss and opine, then problems and solutions. Okay, then we have to understand the nature of the question. Nature of the question simply means like in what way they will ask the question. Okay, agree disagree question will be like, some people believe that something is true, and the question is, to what extent do you agree or disagree? Okay, so we have to write like, four paragraphs, because the required count is 200 words. So what we will do is, first we will start with the introduction. Okay, then we have to write the reasons, like, for example, why we agree in one paragraph, and we, if we want, we can write disagree also. For example, on the other hand, there are demerits. Okay, yeah, two times. Okay, then conclusion. Okay, but the better type is we write both, like, why we agree. We need 4 points. Okay, for example, we will take a question. Some people believe that electric vehicles are better. Okay, to what extent do you agree or disagree? So we can write like, I agree because of this reason, for example, this. Then there is one more thing because of this. So for like 4 sentences, one paragraph. Again 4 sentences, another paragraph, then conclusion. Okay, now we move to advantages and disadvantages. In advantages, disadvantages, the question will be like, something is happening. For example, like, many people are overusing water these days. Do you think it is a positive development or negative development? Or maybe they will use the words like, drawbacks, benefits, merits, demerits, plus, minus. Okay, these sort of words will be there. All mean like, advantages and disadvantages kind of essay. Okay, in this particular type of essay, we have to write the introduction, and if we opine like it is more advantageous, okay, there are more advantages, then we have to write advantages in both 2 paragraphs, and we write the conclusion. Okay, now we move to discuss and opine. Means these two are same. Okay, these two are same. Agree, disagree, advantage and disadvantage. Actually, both are same, but the wording should be different. Yes. Okay. Because both of these questions are opinion essays. They are asking about your opinion. Okay, but when it comes to discuss and opine, then the question will be like, some people believe A is correct, while others believe B is correct. Okay, for example, some people believe that what do we say? Apple products are better, while others believe that Samsung products are better. Okay, so we have to discuss both views and give your opinion. So what we have to do is, we will write the introduction. Okay, then here we have to, means in the next paragraph, we have to discuss the merits and demerits of Apple. Okay, then here merits and demerits of Samsung. Okay, in conclusion, we have to tell our opinion and conclude it. Okay, now we move to problems and solutions. Problems and solutions, type of question, we need to understand the nature of the question. For example, like, something is happening. Why is it happening? And what are some solutions? Yeah, global warming, or the temperature in the world is increasing day by day, or children are misbehaving these days, or education is not up to the par in the past. Why do you think like it is happening? And suggest some solutions. So in that case, how we have to write is, we have to write the introduction, and in one paragraph we write the problems, means the causes. Okay, second paragraph we can write some solutions. Okay, then we write the conclusion. Okay, so these are the four major parts, types of essay. Okay, and if I give you, okay, the first and foremost thing is I do not support, like, we can go with a template, because templates will not work with everything. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to make our own types of a format in recent times. Okay, or you can write like nowadays. Then write the question. Okay, let's take a question. For example, like some people believe that working abroad is better. To what extent? Agree or disagree? Okay, we are just taking a question, just an example question. Okay, so nowadays, then write the question. Some people believe that working abroad is better. If you want, you can write the same wording, no problem, because we need only low band. Okay, if we want like 70 plus, then we need to paraphrase this. Okay, how to paraphrase? For example, ये nowadays के place में हम लिखेंगे in recent times. Okay, a few individuals claim that working in a multinational company is better than working in own country. Okay, or we can write in simple words like nowadays people believe that working abroad is better. Okay, after this the next sentence, because we need to understand sentence by sentence understanding. Okay, what is the first sentence? We write the question. What is the second sentence? In my opinion. Or you can write like I totally agree or I totally disagree with this opinion or with this notion. Introduction khatam. Okay, or if you want you can write this like from the template. This essay intends to discuss the reasons why I agree or why I disagree with this notion with suitable examples and thereby lead to a logical conclusion. Okay, so हो गया हमारा introduction. Then to begin with, then we write a point. Okay, to begin with, why we agree. To begin with, like multinational companies working in multinational companies or international companies will give us more cultural exposure. Any point, whatever point comes to your mind, just write it. Okay, for example, see what is the difference between one person is working in India and one person you are working in Australia, right? Yeah, so you have more cultural exposure. Many people. You know many types of people, how the people will behave. What is the prime concern of the people. You have more understanding than Indian people. Because for example, suppose if I'm working in India, I know about Indian people only. Indian people are very good. They are very helpful, right? But maybe when we go to another country, we will see different type of people. Yeah, so that is called cultural exposure. Okay, then for example, then write one example. Even if it is personal example, no problem, but no mistakes. Yeah, to an extent it is fine. Okay, if it actually the grammatical mistake is related to only this have has, no other mistakes will be there, but no problem, we will have a look at it after trying one essay. Okay, then we write one more point. Furthermore, write one point to illustrate. Means, for example, then we write an example. Okay, one paragraph is done. Then if we have more point, moreover, then we write one point. For instance, we give an example. Then in addition, we write one more point to exemplify. Then we write one more example. हो गया, next paragraph. Then in conclusion, it is or it can be reiterated that, okay, after writing reiterated that, then we have to write our opinion. Okay, means if we agreed, then we write that. Okay, for example, it can be reiterated that working in multinational companies are far better than working in our own country. That's it. Essay is finished. No, actually this is only one type. Okay, so the only thing is, like I tell you, like we have to simplify everything. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to send you this. And you have to use this particular paragraph only. Okay? And I will share this screenshot of this structuring aspect. Okay? So every time, like whenever you go through any type of essay, you just look at this and structure accordingly. And let me tell you one important thing, that is, don't try to make your essay better. Many people do the mistake. Okay, they make the mistake like oh, I want to make my essay better. I need more words. More advanced kind of words. No, actually, in our case, because we just need only 55. So we need only very basic words, but no mistakes should be there. That is the only case. Like spelling errors, very important. No spelling errors.
Some different words comparison, like between American English and British.
No, that is not a problem. Yeah.
It's not a problem.
Not at all a problem.
Like an example, if you write sentence.
Yeah, yes. No, actually, both American and British spelling are accepted.
Accepted.
Yes.
Okay. That's not wrong.
Yeah, yes. It's why, because actually, see, if we take our academic system, especially in Asia, we follow British English.
Okay.
But if we take our electronic gadgets like smartwatch, smartphone, it is following American English. So that is Indian English. Right? Yes. Okay. So what you have to do today is, you just try to write one essay, and after that you share that score with me. Then I will guide you accordingly. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, okay. So if there is any kind of doubt in between, let me know. I will start with another class right now.
Okay, no problem.
Okay?
No problem.
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay, then bye. Salam alaikum.
Bye.
Yes. Okay guys, I hope you understood the types of essays and how to structure it. So in the next lesson, let me know if you have any doubts. Okay?